Hi, guys. It's Tara Krieg for this week's Wisdom Wednesday. So, I want to talk to you guys a little bit this week about a mind shift that I've made in my approach with my buyer consults. So, the market's competitive, interest rates have gone up. And so, I feel like I've spent the last 8 weeks trying to communicate to buyers what it's going to take for them to win in this market. And I think a buyer coming in who wasn't already shopping or hasn't dipped their toe in the water, what I'm sharing with them can feel overwhelming. I had a couple meetings where I felt like the buyer left discouraged, and that wasn't the intention that I wanted them to have leaving my office. I wanted them to feel encouraged, not discouraged. And so it's changing my approach. So I want to talk to you guys a little bit about that. So my focus right now with buyers is not how much they can get pre-qualified for and how much they're going to put down. It's how much of a total monthly payment are you comfortable with, period. And how much total funds do you have available to throw at this thing to win when the time comes and you find the house of your dreams? So I'm not getting in the weeds with them as early on as I had been, because I feel like it's just like drinking from a fire hose. It's just too much information and it's making them feel scared. And that's certainly not the intent. So the reality is, as long as they're working with an experienced agent who can properly represent them in this market, which they were referred by you, they are, then I don't have to worry about that, because once you get out and start shopping with them, you're going to tell me where they need to be to compete on this house. And I'm going to go back to the two most important things: monthly payment and cash to close. If we can make those two things work, then we're going to give the buyer the green light to feel good about that. And we're not going to get so into the weeds that they have a hard time wrapping their head around what it's going to take to win. Because at the end of the day, you guys, getting them into a home is a huge blessing. And I believe that if we can do that in the end, that they'll be happy. So just kind of sharing with you guys the shift that we're having on the front end to adapt to what continues to be an ever-changing market. We have had some really great wins in the last couple of weeks. I actually have a client who bought a house with a USDA loan, got 100% financing, locked in a great low rate in the threes. Yes, I said threes, 3.75. And it even appraised for $1,000 over, and they were able to finance in $1,000 of their closing costs. So I think that we need to share the wins. We need to share the stories about the buyers who are able to get their offers accepted so that we can keep people in the game. We're going to continue to see the market change throughout this year, and we want to make sure that those buyers who are interested in buying stay engaged in the home buying process. So if you guys have any questions or concerns, please feel free to reach out. Otherwise, thank you for all your hard work out there. Obviously, without you guys, we can't do our job, and we just appreciate you guys being willing to work so hard on behalf of these buyers to get them under contract. Have a great week.